Hi Pisces, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your July 2017 reading. What I'm going to do this month, welcome to those of you who are new. Thank you again to those of you who subscribe and get weekly and monthly readings, those who share and like, who donate and who comment and keep me updated as to how these energies are intertwining within your life path choices, decisions, and steps moving forward in your own paths. Okay, what I want to do for July 2017 is to pull from my newest decks and to kind of ask Spirit to please provide us with energies, messages, things they want people to hear, know, learn from, and be ready for. And we're just going to follow Spirit through the July reading, okay? This could include whatever Spirit would like to say. Now, the first deck I'm using is the Wisdom of the House of Night deck. Whoa. Okay, wow. I'm going to take the first two that flipped out that are speaking of messages and of taking risks, Pisces. I hope I said Pisces. It's early morning. It takes me a while to wake up. Let's get moving. So again, we have message. This is the Wisdom of the House of Night deck. And message, I might borrow from the book a little bit, says you're about to get a message with special meaning from someone. Perhaps a letter will come in the mail, or nature will point you in the right direction. A message is coming. Okay, risk. This message may require that some of you take a risk, and you've come to a place where you're being asked to try something new and different. Rather than worry about things and how they'll turn out, why not take a leap of faith? Okay, I just got messages about those of you who are coming to a point where you may be coming together with someone, whether the situation is healthy or not. Remember to meet in a public place. Give that person a chance to step into your path and to evaluate if the two of you connect to your souls or not. You can learn a lot from just a cup of coffee. And that will then therefore give you clarity about taking any risk at all at this point. Now, what I like to do is combine the Rider-Waite deck with the current layout or reading to clarify messages as we go through each step of the Celtic Cross reading before us. Okay, so we've got a message here. And maybe it's an offer of a happily ever after, peace, joy, contentment, and happiness. Somebody may be saying, I want to offer you all of this. But it's these messages, they come in so quickly that some of you are unsure if you should take a risk, if you should take a risk in your thoughts position. Some of you are sitting with the Grove energies, just kind of taking place, taking a seat somewhere out where you're comfortable and calm, maybe cuddling with your animals and thinking about what it is you truly want on your path. See, some of you are up in your head and you actually don't even know which direction it is you want to go with your life. So it's a good time of meditation to figure out where you've been, what has transpired, the lessons you've learned, and who you are now. As you move forward, how do you take the lessons you've learned from these spiritual experiences that have made you stronger? What does the path look like moving forward? All right, so in your foundation, you're receiving the wishing card, okay? And there's a lot to that card. With that comes the Emperor. So Spirit's asking you to put on your armor and to be very clear about who's allowed to come in and out of your kingdom. Remind those around you where your boundaries lay as you wish for something to come in your path. I feel like some of you have manifested for something or someone to come in that maybe you weren't clear about. And now the Emperor's here. And you're going to have to put on your garb. You're going to have to be a little strong because you have to be careful what you wish for with the wishing well. In the recent past, there has been love. And there's also somebody who's been coming and going quickly, or just maybe just getting in touch and not getting in touch, and getting in touch and not getting in touch. And some of you have been like, is this love? What the heck is this? Maybe it's just nothing. In the next few weeks, we have the High Priestess energies, using the energies of the High Priestess to know which steps to take to get clarity with the fantasy or the false promises. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, you have control over the belonging energies. Where is it that I belong? Do I belong with something or someone that's been putting me through a lot over time of unwanted energies, not peace, joy, contentment, and happiness? If that's what I'm wishing for, some of you are going to say, forget it. I know you've been searching for your whole life for a sense of belonging and feeling of a home and acceptance. You're being chosen to belong. This symbol tells you that you're in the right place right now. You are home. Be at home inside yourself. Learn to be comfortable in your own skin. Okay, so that's the belonging card. Just finding happiness within, not outside of you. What in your path is bringing you joy? Someone outside of your path is trying to use their High Priestess energies to connect and find answers with regards to emotions. Because you guys are so inner focused on trying to cut through some clarity and get clarity and understanding within your own path and what it is you truly want, that someone outside of your path might be thinking, you know, why are you walking away? Why does it seem like you're sneaking away somewhere else in your thoughts? Gosh, the reading was getting so good, and then my kids, I had like 2 of my 3 kids call me at the same time. Okay, so we're moving into hopes and fears, Pisces. Hoping for success and receiving a congratulations somehow. So hoping, I feel, and receiving acknowledgement for a job well done, whether it's in your own self. You have achieved success. Accomplishments are yours now, and you're in a position to reap the rewards of your hard work. So this is what you're manifesting in your hopes position. And Spirit is saying that an offer may come your way. Some of you who have been wishing for something and you're trying to be strong within your own self about where your boundaries lie. You're using the energies of the High Priestess to get clarity and then to set goals about maybe success and love. And maybe even expressing to someone that you're not going to offer your heart to someone who's full of baloney. In your outcome position, we have the fragment card. Spirit's giving you this card in your outcome position to remind you that you're only seeing a fragment of the entire part of the situation, one piece of the puzzle. When it comes to someone who has children or is from your past. Now, in a layout to my right, as a summary of 3 cards, Spirit's saying there's more you need to know, there's more you need to understand. Underneath that, you're receiving the reminder card that says, don't forget when you've been, where you've been and what you've been through and what you learned before so you don't have to go through it again. Learn how to let go of parts of yourself and to be loyal to yourself. And I feel like this is about money. Yes, and before I even looked, we have the Ace of Wands. There's a beautiful new path being offered to you, Pisces, especially in July, from the universe that has a lot of potential, a lot of ability to grow. And I feel it's because some of you have learned to become more honest with your own selves about what it is you want in your life. Maybe honest about an earth sign in your life, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. It's a general reading. Vision. It's time to have a clear vision. For some of you, you may have to have a clear vision with regards to how to handle a particular child, or a vision that you're going to stand by because you're no longer going to be in denial. And that's the lesson in the path for some of you that's been difficult because you've made it through the denial and become honest with yourselves. It's this new path in money that's going to be blessed upon you by Spirit. Fantastic. All right, so outcome position. The reason for some of you wanting to maybe still stay in touch with someone or wanting to know something about someone is maybe even just the fact that you could not understand the rigidity of someone. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, know that this person put up a wall because on the other side of the wall, they were dealing with some major, major intensities, difficulties on their own path. We're each on our own path, whether we share that path with someone or not. This person, he or she, may be fighting an internal battle about lust and understanding the differences and taking new oaths to come to a conclusion with regards to the chaos in their life. So some of you, the reason you're confused is the person you're touching base with is confused. It's important for you to understand that true love is connecting to the bottom of your heart, something where it connects to your soul, not just an external fulfillment. That's what draws people together when we're called together to reproduce. Our entire path is to come here and learn and connect with others and to build on our trade. We were sent here with a special blessing and miracle, and we are to find out what that is on our path and then work hard to achieve the best of that we can, and then to go and report, we die alone. We come alone, we die alone, and that's because we're here on our own path. Other people's paths should not matter because it's not about other people. It's about what are we learning about us through these connections on our path. Our soulmate will come and wonderful things will come. Of course, Spirit always wants to offer those to us, but there are things we need to learn about ourselves before we can be offered the blessing from Spirit, because we wouldn't be prepared for it spiritually. So the whole entire read is being represented by the love card, and the 3-card summary speaks of setting goals. Time to set goals. Maybe some of you are with someone who is a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and you feel like you've been working really, really hard, and there are just things that are left unsaid. And maybe these things are just internal parts of yourself that you're letting go. And Spirit's saying the path is waiting for you to become stronger in your own self. To go full circle, to realize where you've gone full circle. Where are you now? Who are you now? As you step into this new world path, you're going to become like the Queen of Wands. You're going to start having the highest of intuition to know which way is the best way to go with regards to finances. Something may come to an end, but it's because the Wheel of Fortune is moving in your favor. You guys have earned great karma for all the hard work you've done. And then it's through this karmic blessing that love will follow. So that's just in the first couple weeks of clarity that you guys may be finding within yourselves, Pisces. In the next few weeks, you realize it's time to put an end to something. Maybe you're working with someone who is an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. And to you, it may just be a celebration because you know it's time and justice is helping you. This is a major arcana. So Spirit's going to say, cut away from the things, people, situations, and experiences that no longer serve you on your path moving forward, and find balance in your life. Use the energies of the Magician to see yourself through, to manifest this new path, this new way of being. And then in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you guys are going to be jumping in the chariot. This could be psychologically or physically moving forward, starting to take and put one foot in front of the other to see what it is that you can create for yourself. And the final card in the deck is Spirit saying, yes, that's what this is about. You can make a wish at this time, be it love or money. You've worked hard to get to the mindset and through the lessons that you've recently worked through about love. And now you can make a wish, and Spirit is going to help for you to manifest this wish on your path ahead of you. So if it's love or money, whatever is pulling at you most, that is what Spirit is trying to help you to receive. Now, first, I'm going to pull a card from the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, and I like to pull a word of prayer for at the very end of the reading. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign of Pisces. I don't know why Aries came into my mind. Pisces, July. Word of prayer, thank you. Okay, so let's look at the Oracle of Shadows and Light deck by Lucy Cavendish for a spiritual word from Spirit, the angels, What does Pisces need to hear for the month of July 2017? Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Ooh, going through spiritual transformation. Wow. Okay. This is number 16, so that tells me 6 plus 1 is 7. Some of you may all, by the time, maybe 7 weeks, you're going to be headed in a new direction. You're going to become a different person. There's just going to be a different part of you. And I think you are going to very much acknowledge this new part from the old part somehow. This compassionate, soulful, and most tender of angels has been assigned 2 tasks. The first is to gently collect and gather souls to take home where they will rest for a while before incarnating again. The second is to move the fear and death and carry away souls who are anticipating sweetness and relief, peace, and deep restful time before rebirth. The angel of De los Muertos does not obliterate identity at a soul level, but she certainly gently releases the soul from its body and allows the physical body to return to earth and invites the soul to rest for a while before choosing and getting advice from her with regards to its next incarnation. Her role is to take the fear out of death, to help you to understand and to see it as transformation and opportunity and new life. She is tender and warm and epic, and she is kind and compassionate, and her tears fall as she gathers souls. She can speak to earthbounds too and encourages those whose work is done, whose time has come, to come home for a while to rest as they deserve and as the soul needs. She visits those who are left behind with memories and encourages communication and transformative, supportive messages to come through. She knows there is a rainbow bridge between the worlds and that more than once a year, most especially during Halloween, All Saints' Day, or on the anniversary of the passing of a loved one, she helps messages from the departed to come through with wisdom and guidance for their children and friends who are still with the living. Her love is boundless, but she has laws she must work within. She comes to visit you now so the fear of mortality passes and so that you can understand that you can begin to rebirth yourself into a new life right now. Wow, so whether you're with someone or not, there's a part of you that's being reborn, because some of you have been paying attention to what's going on with this spiritual changes, letting a part of you or letting something physically around you die off. It could be a person, and just fall out of your path if it's necessary. If they're meant to be in the path, or if what you've learned from the spiritual lesson, then you can maybe look at your partner in a whole new light and find yourself stepping into this new world path in your thoughts of what you've worked through differently. I hope that makes sense. Now, I'm using next the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to ask Spirit again to clarify the spiritual messages angels and the Dear Lord want to say. In the near future, you're going to be choosing a new direction. Well, isn't that interesting? Okay, so there's been time to think, and now Spirit wants to talk about a new direction. For some of you, not all of you, know that I only pull so many energies during these readings. If you want me to pull from your direct energies, please email me at josiek42@gmail.com. It's a similar reading to this, except directed to you with regards to your own concerns and questions. I attach it to an email, and you just click on it, and you can save it and watch it as many times as you want for $40. The average wait is 3 to 5, maybe 6 days, and emergency readings are turned around extremely quickly. You get to the front of the line for $80. All right. Choosing a new direction. Some of you just feel plain trapped, okay? Know that the Eight of Swords is a card of, it's a train of thought, okay? This is not true. So, is it important for you at this time to release yourself from your situation or to release yourself from your way of thinking? In the near future, you're going to become very, very independent and self-sufficient financially. And Spirit's saying that you've been thinking about whether or not it's time to take action. Don't rush in quickly. Take time to listen to Spirit. Some of you may have to take action because this person is coming and going again, whether it's like messages or actually coming into your space. And Spirit in your foundation is providing the No card with the reminder that connections and relations and working with others is all about equal give and take. Everything in life is about equal give and take. In the recent past, maybe some of you thought something better was ahead because somebody was making you feel special, like a kid again, laughing, feeling free. And now in the near future, you can't focus too much on that person because there's a lot of success going on. You're getting a lot of recognition for a job well done. And Spirit's saying, don't stop. Continue to move forward. This is providing you with the happily ever after. So maybe don't choose a direction for a minute, okay? In July especially, 2017. Someone outside of your path may become very assertive because they've decided they want to step forward and have a conversation. And again, I feel like some of you are just really busy with finances, or it would be a good way to explain that you're busy if you have come to the realization that you haven't been as stuck as you thought you were. Hopes and fears, yes, you're hoping that you can open your heart up to someone or something, that you can take the steps in love. Some of you may be hoping for another water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because it's a general reading. In your outcome position, we have perfect timing. Some of you are going to come together with others at some location, business, organization, university, courthouse, whatever it is that you've been waiting for to receive success about and within. This could even be some sort of recognition and coming together with others. There's perfect timing and success because you're doing the right thing on your path for your own self. And that seems to be what Spirit wants you to do. Take action if someone comes in and be clear about balance and fairness. The card overlooking the entire read is that something's unlikely. Maybe some of you have been trying to balance two things at the same time, and Spirit's saying it's unlikely that that is going to last much longer. There will be a choice that has to be made, and Spirit is saying there will be big happy changes. And in one position, you will realize that something is not offering you fulfillment. The cups are empty, something's missing, and it's time to move on to a new path where you will find big happy changes. Now in a final summary for this reading, to my left with the Rider-Waite deck, I have a 3-card layout that speaks of a happily ever after, peace, joy, contentment. This is exciting. This is a move in the next couple weeks to a new business location, to maybe celebrating a new business at home, to maybe moving to a new home location, or to maybe getting engaged or married, however it applies. Someone may come in and maybe you built yourself up with something with someone who maybe in the past was an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and they're going to come in and they are going to be borderline rude, trying to say they're connected to you, but knowing you know that there's something left in the dark. There's something that's not being discussed. Could have to do with money. Oh yeah, there might be a bit of a battle here. So for some of you who have to deal with an air sign, be very cautious and put on your armor and be clear about your boundaries. Number 1. Next, in the next couple few weeks, get clear about what's being said, because there is money involved with regards to the situation. You'll be sending messages out to others. Others will be coming back to you. And maybe some of you will be trying to change up the way you make your money. Know that you have the energies of the Judgment card. This is when Spirit helps you to make a choice, to realize that a particular path is no longer good for you. It's time to put it to an end. Could be a person, place, or thing. Send out new messages. Wait for a while. See things from every perspective. Maybe even have a discussion with somebody who's an earth sign or in a position of leadership who does maybe the same things you're wanting to do independently. And then manifest. Take the time while you're manifesting. to be sure about what direction it is you want to go. Some of you have to think about maybe going to court, and some of you have to think about cutting away from a love that didn't serve you. In your outcome position, there is a new, exciting, passionate path, but someone may be not honest and open. This could also be a path in finances and career. So here's how I feel the next 4 to 6 weeks should be about for some of you, a lot of you maybe, is if there's a new opportunity with regards to finances and career, make sure you are independently, financially stable in your own path. Become like the Queen of Swords and protect that path. It's like your kingdom. Be fair and just, but remind others of your boundaries and either choose to let them in or cut them out. There may be some travel with regards to a child or children, or to deal with someone who is or has been acting like a child. Know that you have the ability to manifest great things in your future as soon as you let go of the past. Okay. Now, where are we? We're at 25. So I do have time to work with the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck. Fantastic. This is what I've wanted to see. So the first person that comes to your mind, Pisces, in this time, in July 2017, we're going to look at that person's thoughts, feelings, viewpoints, outlooks, perspectives, and responses to the environment and their connection to you, Pisces. Some of them are ready to come to an end of a path and to step into a brand new path. But they're trying to get to the truth of a situation. They are enjoying the thoughts of your connection together. And yet in their foundation, they don't really have any particular goal or direction they're heading in. They're just kind of flying by the seat of their pants. Enjoying life day to day, not worrying about having to bring something to, like, put a title on something. Put a title, I'm hearing. Why do they have to put a title to a friendship or to a connection? Why does it have to become something? Okay, this person is really listening to their intuition, and they're keeping their heart open moving forward. They're trying to create something new because maybe they've gone through something with the justice system and they're moving forward, and or they're trying to create a new home life, or they're changing their home, or they're creating something very blessed that Spirit's helping them with. New path in finances and career, new connection, marriage, engagement, child. Who knows, depending on your age. In your thoughts position. Having fun. Looking at the way things served you in the past and really contemplating moving forward. Really wanting to connect out maybe to others at a distance and maybe even travel and have fun and just go enjoy life. Somebody around you, this person you're thinking of, maybe had to put closure to a way of making their finances. And now in the near future, they're realizing that they're missing someone or a situation or the way things were, even though there's a new path there for them. They're trying to forgive, and they will receive messages at some point along this new path of creation. When they start to move forward in their own, they will start to realize that they can create a better future for themselves. This person probably is very well off. And Spirit's saying to them to look for a sign. So they're really trying to figure out their future, is what I feel this person's doing. In their hopes and fears, maybe they're concerned about their health. Maybe they have some words they want to come and talk about with regards to their health. And they're hoping in the near future they can connect. So maybe they want to talk. In the outcome position, they have that the situation will improve. So tell this person, whatever they're worried about, it's going to improve. It's just their perspective needs to change a little bit, okay? They need to look at things from different perspectives and figure out which one will improve their health the most. Happiness, joy, a new direction, guidance. They're trying to choose a new direction, and they're trying to use the energies of the Strength card to do so. And Spirit's saying, if you believe, you'll be able to set the goals that are necessary, this person you're thinking of, but they're going to have to wait or they are waiting because of someone who has children or is connected to their past, and to figure out when they're going to be able to open themselves up. For some of you, this person is a little bit on the sneaky side. This person is wanting to take from your connection and not give. Some of you are trying to connect to a situation that is tied to the Sneaky 7 card, and right behind the Sneaky 7 is heartache, shocking information maybe, but that's what's going to release you guys, I feel. And you're going to re-offer love to a situation you're in. So it could just be merely that someone contacted you and it was a mild temptation to a major temptation, and some of you are going within to decide how you're going to claim justice over that situation. Okay, so to close your reading, Pisces, for the month of July 2017, I have pulled a card, like I said earlier, from the Doreen Virtue Mary Queen of Angels deck. All right, so let's see what the word of prayer is for you guys. Home. I trust and follow my divine guidance about my home. So in the month of July 2017, stand strong by your home, by who's in it, by who you're connected to. Somebody may try and tell you that your home can be elsewhere, but at this time, I think some of you are going to see that you are handling everything just fine on your own in July 2017. Thank you again for stopping by my channel, Josie K Tarot. And yeah, I will speak to you soon. Hopefully before August. If not, then in August. Take care and God bless.